Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, Fall Between the Pages. I have not been up here in like a moment. Sorry, not sorry, at work, other things going on. But I wanted to come up here today to say that I am so excited and so blessed to have had the opportunity to come out and to just be here as part of the Imaginarium Festival. So this is my first time here. I already have my pass. My girl, Chia, is out here with me. So this is day 2 that we are on, all right, day 2. So day 1, went around, shopped for some books. I mostly shopped. Chia was there right beside me, Hype man. Thank you. So I shopped for some books. So today I'm doing all of my content as far as taking pictures, filming, maybe some TikTok videos, and we may go and see if we can get in for a tattoo.
Hush, 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 hush.
But if you guys have not heard of the Imaginarium Festival, they have it here at DC, Washington D.C. every year. So this one normally comes around like June 7th and 8th, because that's the dates for this one that's happening right now. And it is amazing, guys. I cannot tell you how amazing this festival is. We were talking to someone who came last year at AC Book It. So thank you, shout out to her. We were talking to her and she said that her friend had came out here last year and the event was much smaller, so they had to move it to a bigger venue. So for this year, they actually had it at the University of Columbia here in Washington, D.C. So they have at least 3 levels full of all like events. You can go around for the book hall, the author hall, the apothecary, which is the bazaar where they have all of bookish items being sold by different vendors. They also ended up having cute mini events in the morning for the breakfast with authors. So there's tons of stuff here that they have for 2 days that's full, and everyone's carrying around these little cute book carts. I will post a link in the description of what they look like. I did not get a chance to get one of those because it was last minute. I was like, ooh, let me bring my suitcase. And they're like, no suitcases. Book cart, book bags only. I was just like, okay, next time. So I'm definitely excited to come back here next year. We got the purple nails on lock, y'all, because the color this year is purple. So they got the theme, everything with purple. So I am thankful to be here. We've met some really great artists. I've actually purchased a few books. So this one is by Jessica Cage. Shout out to her. I accidentally summoned a demon boyfriend. So I can't wait to read this. I brought at least 13 books.
13
One
books.
is being mailed to me because it's a duplicate of a book that I already purchased, Vampire's Bargain, I believe it's called. And yeah, that one, I saw the cover at the author stand and I was just like, I like that cover, even though I already bought the book at the bookstore you guys had upstairs. I want that one with the cover. So, the author and her friend was like, oh, we only have one left, but I have one at home. I'll mail it to you. Got you on lock. Thank you, real one, for that. So I can't wait to receive that one in the mail. But shout out to Jessica Cage. Got a cute little bookmark here, and I will be doing another video showing off all the books that I got. But as of right now, we are here, we're outside, it's beautiful. Yesterday it was hot, we were sweating.
Yes.
We were sweating yesterday. So I'll put in some footage of us walking around and looking at the different venues and different author halls. Like I said, I've already purchased all of my books. If I happen to purchase another one, Chia, don't let me. Okay.
I'm a letter.
Don't.
I'm a letter. Who needs bills?
You said who needs bills?
Who needs to pay these bills?
Who needs bills? I don't know.
Now, Autumn.
Look. I need to do something. I need to do something to save a little bit of money. But yeah, guys, if you guys have already been to an Imaginarium Festival before, let me know in the comments what you thought about it, how your experience was. This year we got to see Blackwood, Scarlett, St. Clair. We got to see, let's see, there's a couple of other authors here. Like I said, Jessica Cage, Abigail Owen, who's come out. She has written The Shadows Rule All, and I will post the link for this. I'll probably have to download the page because they will be updating the page soon to sell next year's tickets, probably within like the next weeks or so after this event is over. They also have Elise Kova. I know Elise Kova is a big name for some of you guys. So yes, she's here as a special guest. Her author hall is on the first floor, so we'll probably pass by there. Jasmine Walt, I did get one of her books. So yes, that is the one that I was talking about where I saw a different cover for her, and her friend or assistant was like, yes, I have the book there, I will mail it to you. So Jasmine Walt is the one, and I will post the book that I actually got. It's at Lauren Blackwood. I just purchased The Dangerous Ones, so I got her to sign that book yesterday. Roseanne A. Brown, the author of Psalm of Storms and Silence, that's the second book, to Song of Wrath and Ruin. So I got the first one of that series signed, and I also got a picture with her. So I'll be posting these pictures on Instagram. You guys can see that soon. And like I said, Scarlett St. Clair was out here. Chia, I know you said one of your friends, Tiffany, really liked Scarlett St. Clair, so we got one of the little book plates signed for her.
Yes.
I did
twice.
I think you said twice. I did capture that moment.
Cool.
So I think did I post? Yeah, I posted it on Instagram and I tagged you.
Okay.
So you can repost it to your stories. All the authors were really sweet, really nice.
Yeah.
You know, really down to earth. So thank you guys for just being as friendly as you were. I know some people haven't had great experience with some authors when they first do the meet and greet with them, but everyone here was so nice, so polite, so open and friendly. Like, I really enjoyed it, so it was a great first experience. How did you feel about it, Chia?
I loved it all. I mean, all the authors. Oh my bad.
Okay, I'm in the video temporarily. Yeah, all the authors were really nice and humble and just excited to be there and excited to meet people that love reading their books, and so it's a really great experience. I'm just and now it kind of makes me want to read the book. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Oh snap! I'm not I haven't read a lot of fantasy romance books before, so just being here and just seeing how the energy is between everybody, authors, fans.
Yes.
It's just been really cool. So.
And the fans show up and they show out, okay? We have been walking around and seeing some people dressed so cute, so amazing, in their fantasy gear, elf ears, crowns, capes, everything, guys. Next year, I'm gonna have to dress up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get my elf ears, some cosplay, something. Because I was just like, what is this?
Yes.
I wasn't ready. So next year, I'll be ready. Yes, but yeah, I'm glad that Chia was able to come out with
Thank you for having me.
So we took off on Thursday, traveled by train to get here, and then we leave out tomorrow, Sunday. But it's been a great experience. I've been loving it. Chia's been loving it.
I've been loving it.
If you guys ever are living close by in the proximity of Washington D.C., definitely check out this event for next year. Yep. I'm not sure if they're going to have it here again, or they might have it at a different venue, but always keep a lookout on their page. Yep. I will post it in the description below as well, so keep an eye out on that. The best way to get tickets ahead of time is to create an account, or a login, I should say, on their website, so that way you can get notifications via email or text. That way when the tickets are available, go ahead and get them. My experience was I was on the fence at first, deciding whether or not I wanted to come because travel costs, hotel costs, just everything costs money.
Costs.
It's all about that. Book costs. And when my birthday came around in March, and I was just I don't know if I want to go. By the time I decided I wanted to come, all the tickets were sold out, but they had a resale on their forum, and that's how I was able to grab some tickets. So I got the Celestial ticket, and then I got the regular Phantasm ticket. They're both for 2 days. The Celestial just came with a few extra goodies, but I was able to get that and a Lit Talk ticket. The Lit Talk ticket, so you only have to purchase once, and that gives you access to all the Lit Talks for both days. So it was really great. I'm going to my first Lit Talk at 1:35 today. That one has Lauren Blackwood and Scarlett St. Clair, and so they'll be speaking. But yeah, it's been really great. You know, I'm glad that I was able to get the tickets on resale. They were going quick, okay? So when you look at the tickets, don't think, oh, do I want to go? Do I not want to go? Buy them. If you can't go later, put them back to the website and say, hey, I can't make it. They will take them back to do a resale. But it was really, really fun. But thank you guys for watching this video. As I said, I'll have some B footage rolling after this clip, so make sure you stay tuned. If you guys have been to other book festivals in your area, let me know. Drop the link to those websites. You know, I do want to do more of these. This one is my first book festival that I've been to. So, like I said, I do want to do more. So let me know what's in your area so I can check it out. All right, thank you guys so much for joining me. And I'll be posting more book reviews later on. I promise. Scout's honor. Was it three fingers, 2 fingers, three?
We're gonna do, yep, there we go.
3 fingers. And yeah, hopefully I can get some more content in before work picks up again and I'll be like AWOL.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, bye.
Peace.
So we are currently on floor 2, and this is the apothecary. So they have tons of vendors here who are selling bookish items, sprayed book esches. So we're gonna go around and just film a couple of things. I love your mushroom hat. It's so cute. So here you can bring a book and then they'll do custom sprayed edges for it. We were here yesterday and we brought a couple of things, but just showing around the vendors. They have individual arts and we have artists here. Shawty's arts.
My book,
You guys-
courtesy of Miss on that rock. I forgot the book table's name, but shout out to them with the sprayed edges.
With the sprayed edges. I think it was bookish or something.
Something like that.
Something like that. I have to
Anyways,
look.
Shout out to you guys. So the book that we got is That Time I Got Drunk and Saved a Demon.
Yes.
Sounds kind of spicy. Sound kind of what in the world? But you know, I'm here for it.
I'm here for it. And they have custom sprayed from bookish signs and more. Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you? Ooh.
Everything's $20. Buy 3, get 2 free.
Yes. Got some ones over here from, yeah, we came yesterday and brought a couple of books. I brought that one and that one.
Yes.
So those,
Popular.
yes.
Yeah.
I did see that someone brought, what was it, The Liar's Crown, and that one has sold out.
Yeah,
It was sold really quick. It was so pretty with the flowers on it. I like this too. It has the. Yes. All right, thank you guys. Right,
I know,
doesn't
right?
it? It matches your dress.
It's calling to me.
It's so nice. Cool. Oh, thank you guys so much. So now we're probably gonna go down to back up to the third floor? Third floor, yes. Okay, you wanna take the stairs?
Yeah, why not?
You said why not?
Stairs it is.
It is. Get some cardio in. So we're gonna be checking on the walk-in for the tattoo. Let's see, they also have the bookstore here as well. So the tattoo artist that they have is Elva Stefani. She was on one of the tattoo shows, and then there's her contact info. So she's set up right over here.
Yes, okay.
I know.
2 days to decide. Right? Oh, I think she has multiple copies. So
Of the same one, yeah.
The same ones, yeah.
So I asked her yesterday if I could grab them. I have extras at my table if you want to borrow them. I decided. It took me forever.
Listen, I'm just here. I'm like, I might change it up again.
Right, might change it up.
Well, I didn't want to commit and then be like, no, wait.
Yeah. This is not it.
This is not
This is
it.
not it. This is not speaking to me.
Yeah, the one that I decided on is number 87, One More Chapter.
That one's really good. I have it on a pillow, so I feel like it's well represented.
It's well represented. I got you.
It was like this one,
Oh, that one's pretty.
and then like my husband has this
That
one.
Oh, that one.
It's the
Okay.
Lord of the Rings story.
Got you.
This sort
Okay.
of Gondor, and so like it was tough because I was like, oh, I could match that.
Yeah, yeah.
moon phase. Oh yeah, the moon phase is
Because
cute
if
too.
I am gonna get this, I want it to be nice and easy.
Right, exactly.
Yep.
Exactly. I love the other tattoo for designs.
Oh my god, they're stunning.
They're so pretty. And the Sailor Moon one, I was just like, ah.
I didn't even see that. Oh, that hits me right in the feels. This one is fantastic too.
Yeah, that one's cute too. I really like. All of these are amazing.
Almost all of my family, everybody's a Cancer, and then there's me.
And this is the bookstore area. So they have the Liar's Crown. A lot of the authors who are here, their books are here being sold. So that was I was trying to remember. Elle Penelope, her series is Song of Blood and Stone. That was the series. So she has quite a few. She has one. That's book 3, book 2. Yep. So it looks like a lot of these books have sold because they had a table or an area set up over there. Mm-hmm. Nice. All right, so we are on the 3rd floor. The authors that have special queues for you to come and see them and get your stuff signed are here. And as you can see, there's a long line. So they have a queue. And then once you get on the queue, you have to wait your turn in order to get things signed. So now we're walking into the author hall. There is one downstairs, but this one is on the 3rd floor. And it has all the authors up here. And you see all the tables. And they're all set up. And then, yeah, man, we're gonna go around again. So I already got some pictures with them.
So my tradables were Soot Sprites, and they didn't arrive till today.
Oh, it's
Take
okay.
one. I just noticed your purse.
Thank you so much.
You can stick it to your dashboard.
Oh, very nice.
And you keep the whole thing.
Thank you so much.
You're the only one I know actually wanted.
Thank you.
Move on with that.
I appreciate it. I love some surprise.
Oh, you got
So
surprise. Look at you. So yeah, we're always getting some stuff handed out to us.
so cute.
That's so cute.
I love them.
Oh, and you can stick them on your dash.
On my dashboard, just be like, woo, 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 woo. My mom, if she gets in my car, is gonna be like, what are all these eyeballs?
What are all these eyeballs?
Be like, Mom, you wouldn't understand.
Right? This is where I leave my chia. I'm going to the lit talk. So we gotta go back downstairs to the 2nd floor, and it starts at 1:35. It's 1:30 right now, so we are heading down there, so that way I can go to the lit talk. Yes. So it was great. This event normally goes until about 6 o'clock. So if I go to the 1:35 and it ends at 2:35, I'll have plenty of time to see if I want to be called next for the tattoo or come back and get some more footage with the authors. I definitely want to do that before we end up ending the day here. Yes. So we'll do that. So I'll keep you posted with the lip talk.
Whitney, are you ready? Yeah. I'm like all popped up on BLT. Let's go.
Hi everybody, welcome to our Lit Talk today. Thank you for being here. I'm Whitney, this is Mindy, that's Deb. We're our Nerdiest Thing, moderating the Lit Talks this weekend. Be sure and follow us on Instagram because we're doing a giveaway. That's my shameless plug. At our Nerdiest Thing at Instagram.com/our Nerdiest Thing.
Just awesome.
Yeah, we are pretty funny, honestly. Not that, we're biased and everything. And welcome to our Lit Talk panel today. We are here with Mary Ting and Lauren Blackwood, Scarlett St. Clair, Lina Amarego, and Brindi Quinn. Thank you guys so much for being here and doing this with us. So how this is going to work is we have 5 different categories for you guys to choose from. We were not informed with the questions beforehand, and they're also a surprise to you. So I'm going to explain what each category is, and we'll just all take turns, pick a category, we'll draw a question out of the bucket, and then see what adventures await us when we read the question. We will also have a couple of host bombs of stuff that we came up with, and they'll be really fun and unpredictable and maybe a little chaotic, but we'll all enjoy ourselves.
Someone may have had act like an alcohol king yesterday.
I did a great job.
It was great. It was Rosie
Brown, yeah.
Brown. Yeah, she did a wonderful job.
So here are our categories. First, we have the social media category. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, which is now X. How has social media helped you reach new readers and market your books? We have My Characters Are Two-Faced, which is an emoji game. You get a plush emoji that you get to keep forever. And you tell us which of your characters best fits the emoji that you draw out of the bag. We have What Would You Do? Authors share, I pressed the wrong button. Bear with me a second. Authors share what you would do in an unusual paranormal situation. And then over there we have No Thoughts, Just Chaos. Fantasy writing can be easy or complex, but what if it's really just spontaneity coming together like a fever dream? Which kind of doesn't tell you anything about that category. And then last but not least, if you were this is all hypothetical questions, all about personality and aesthetic and how it relates to bookish things. So lots of wonderful options here today.
So we'll start with Mary. And, we'll start with Brindi. But Mary, that means you're next. So we'll start with Brindi. So what we're going to do is, Brindi, if you can please tell the Lit Talk participants a little bit about your book, and then pick your category, and then we'll see what happens.
You guys hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, I am Brindi Quinn. I actually have a full catalog of 21 books from the last 13 years, but I didn't really step onto the scene until my most recent series, which is my Genie romance series, Come True. There are 3 books out right now. The 4th is coming out hopefully this summer or autumn. I recently got agented, so that's kind of put a little So plans are a little up in the air, but this is a really fun, it's almost a mix between I Dream of Jeannie and The Vampire Diaries. But it's a paranormal fantasy contemporary rom-com with ridiculously hot genies. There are 4 hot genie brothers.
Four brothers are better than 2.
Exactly. From my Come True series, so she's a moon mage, and she has purple hair, and she's very spunky and energetic. So both belly me for this laughy emoji.
And that one's yours to keep? Your Imaginarium. Your however much it costs you to be here gift.
The first one, thank you, is called International Sensory Assassin Network. So book 5 is coming out. It's a dystopian sci-fi, and don't be scared of sci-fi because a lot of people, sometimes readers do, but it's told in the future with flying cars and specialized weapons, but it's really about women empowerment and friendship, and there's of course a mystery guy in here that's hot and romancy there. But each book, the world opens up even more, and after you get to know Sniper, which I'm not really telling his name, then in book 2, the world opens up even more, and then you got the counselor, because there's no president of the United States at that time, so which is probably nice. But I
was holding my tongue. I can't say it.
One day that might happen. So.
Right.
And so I always wonder where the Lady of the Lake came from King Arthur. I love that story, but where did the Lady of the Lake come from, and how about the sword? How did it appear? It's in a rock. Okay. So I wrote my Lady of the Lake. Actually, there are 3 so it's Ladies of the Lake. And the 3 moon represent the goddesses. So I created their world. And book 3 is coming out called Once Upon a Realm, September 20th. And the last chapter is what drove the whole series.
Oh, wow.
And the last chapter answer my question. But I'm hoping that it will answer your question too. And you'll be like, aha, okay, that's where it came from.
Are you excited to be finishing up, or is it bittersweet?
Bittersweet, but I'm like, oh, thank God.
So if you haven't read it yet, you should check it out, because I just finished Apples Dipped in Gold, which is the second one. And thank you. It was a lot. Yeah, I feel like by the way we're all like fucking scared of this, like we've all been hurt before by panels.
By our panels?
By not your panels, just panels in general.
We're not gonna we're all friends here.
I guess we'll take category take 5. I have to do the No Thoughts Just Chaos because of A Touch of Chaos.
That's right.
Yeah. I'm gonna regret it too, so.
They're really not bad.
If you were an ice cream flavor, no, I'm kidding.
You know, the irony is I would be vanilla.
I disagree with that. I disagree.
No, because I love vanilla ice cream.
Oh, okay. But you're not. Okay. How do you balance the need for consistency and believability in your fantasy world with the desire for creative freedom and imaginative storytelling?
Damn, can I hold that?
Absolutely. Look at it.
That's a thought-provoking.
I know.
Crazy.
Consistency and believability in your fantasy world. You know, the interesting part is, I don't know. I got into this situation in A Touch of Chaos where I felt like I had to be so true to the source material, which is so ridiculous because it's a modern Greek mythology retelling. But I felt because I wanted to call to so many different myths, you know, especially Troy and the Odyssey. I was like, you have to adapt it as it is, and it was so silly that I forgot to be creative with it. That I thought I could just take parts of it and like turn it on its head. And so I think you have to remind yourself that, like, just especially in my case, like just because I'm doing a fairy tale retelling or a Greek mythology retelling, like it's still mine, and that's the whole point. Because to me, the point of mythology, the point of taking these stories and retelling them is, you know, they exist because they explain the world around you at that time. Well, I'm telling a different version to explain my world and, you know, to make sense of my world and to hopefully like promote a world I want to live in some ways where women have more power. So I can do what I want to reach that goal. So I just have to pause. I get so like blindsided and just remind myself to have that balance, because I always want to be like, oh no, I'm sticking close, like I'm sticking to the source material. That's not what we want, you know. I think I did okay.
This is a really good one we did last time. If you were a bookmark, what kind of bookmark would you be?
Ooh, I like those little metal ones that like fold over. They're like little paper clips, but yeah. Mm-hmm. Those are cute.
Would you have any like extra
I
decor
mean,
at the top?
You have to have like a little something coming out, because then you can't.
Vampire teeth is good.
Yeah. Well, I think I fumble too much for that. Like that's gonna cut me.
You have Mary's hot guy just sticking out.
You're creating the environment.
Yeah, the vibes. And then I get cut, and then the vampire comes through the window like, oh. Blood.
I smelled your blood.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I like the little clippy things.
Perfect.
It's short too.
Yeah.
What are the chances of survival in the world you've created?
Okay, in the Daughter of the Deep trilogy, survival is pretty high if you can get on a ship. You're probably okay, but it's a lot of islands, and you better hope that the people on the ship know what they're doing. In Windflowers, survival's pretty good, but it depends on what kingdom you're in. If you're in the kingdom of Junias, you're probably fine. They've got lots of food. If you're up in the northern kingdom, where it's like kind of a frozen wasteland, don't hedge your bets. They're struggling a little bit, and it's more about class disparity in this one. So if you're rich, you're fine.
That sounds familiar.
And then if you, in my new series, this Eclipsed Crown, which is coming out in June, you're probably screwed because there is a monster infestation of these vampiric ghoulish things called the Shadowborn. And if you have a pulse, you're a target. You're food. Sorry.
So the Shadowborns eat everything?
Anybody.
Okay.
They really like to drink your blood. They're not your vampires. They're not hot. They're not so good.
All right.
Oh, hi.
Tell us
Right. I'm Lauren Blackwood. Hi. My latest. This is my third novel, The Dangerous Ones, which is the Civil War, but with vampires. So yes. And So basically, she escapes slavery and then she goes to get revenge on the vampire who killed her family, but she has to team up with a union vampire who's hot to do it. So it's romance, it's action, it's history, but like not. Yeah, don't take the history too seriously sometimes. Like some of it's fudge, but I mean, I did research. Like a lot of it's real.
You gotta tweak it.
Yeah. I mean, Gettysburg did not happen the way I said it happened. But
Do we
anyway,
really know?
I was gonna say, yeah.
I mean, all our accounts are by men.
right. Not by vampires.
So I will say, Whitney has read Lauren's book and gave it 5 stars, so you should go buy it from her.
Yes.
It's a really interesting take on vampires. I'm so excited to read it.
Yay.
Lauren, what category would you like?
I'm gonna go crazy for a second. Let's do no thoughts, just chaos.
You got it.
I'm gonna regret this.
What are the distinguishing physical features of your world and what makes them special?
Oh, okay, that's nice. Aw, all right. It's sort of an alternate America. So it's America, but it's if vampires came over and they sort of create these like billows of smoke that block out the sun. So it's a little dystopian. So that they can be up during the day. So it's vampires if they could like roam around wherever they wanted, whenever they wanted, which kind of makes it a little scarier in that way. And then there's also other like American folklore creatures, which I don't want to give too many spoilers, but if you know American folklore, it gets a little crazy sometimes. Yeah, but nothing is folklore or mystical. Everything just sort of belongs, which is nice. So, yeah, it's just a very inclusive world, I would say. Except the people are kind of racist and stuff.
I was gonna say, slaves.
The slavery part,
Let's not do that.
Yeah. But other than that, I thought it was really a fun idea to make it like, what if vampires could like roam around wherever they wanted and like they're sort of like ruling the roost, and then what would people like, there's vampire slayers who they're called saints and they're born with like extra strength and speed and everything, and so they're sort of there to like counter the vampire infestation, let's call it that. I just thought it would be cool, like what would happen if they're like all like in real life together, and cool stuff happens. It's it's a good book, guys. You should totally read it.
Thank you so much.
Takes it home, she kisses it, she gets bonded to the student. Yeah, you get when you're chosen by a genie, you are attracted to their bottle.
She always she goes, put it back.
Can I tell you that I did have a reader ask if we could get I don't know what to call it, an accessory shaped like a genie bottle? I did have somebody ask.
I mean, there's a maker for everything. Whatever sells merchandise and pays the rent.
You need to connect her.
But yeah, in the book she can't, so the problem is that the genie tries to grant a wish and then he can't get her soul. So there's something wrong with her soul or with him not being able to take it, and they're going on this adventure trying to figure out what's wrong with her soul. And then his 3 evil older brothers are also after her and after them the whole time, kind of chasing them through the realms, and they're kind of bonding.
The other 3 brothers that are evil get the love interest later, or?
It has a little bit of why choose vibes, but it's more of an, so it's called an ensemble romance, which is like a Fruits Basket or Oran High School Host Club, where there's a big cast of characters you can kind of ship together.
Yeah.
So there are some romantic plot lines, one main guy and then a second kind of main guy. But yeah, so it's fun. It's a lot of fun. Lots of fun.
Put those 2 main guys together.
Someone told them asked for that. And people want that. They are brothers, but they want.
Oh, don't. I rescind
a threesome with the brothers.
No, thank you.
I think it's normal.
No.
Yeah, it's Brother King. Yeah.
There's twins in there.
Oh my god.
No, not twins.
Nikki, I love you, Nikki, but I don't know.
Lauren's like, I do not like this panel.
I'm a twin. I'm like, oh, stop it. I meet twins everywhere.
Isn't that hilarious?
That's so nice. A twin moment. But anyway, oh, gosh.
Yeah, I would never. Vomit.
You wake up in a dragon's lair whose sole reason for existing was to find you to mate with. Read it.
She said, is there a limit?
Okay, so sometimes I like to write steamy scenes, so I would say write it.
Ooh.
And why?
You don't want to be wooed by a dragon?
Well, in
We'll
Once
leave that
Upon
to
a-
Katie Robert.
Good choice. So in my series Once Upon a Legend, there is a dragon lair, and I'm like, so the M. Clark, the more steamy romance part, like,
I'm intrigued.
I could, but no, you know, so can't write it.
Your worlds are colliding right now.
Yeah.
I look forward to reading that book.
And then you can imagine it.
Yeah. Oh.
Because it's not really.
Getting a little personal now, man. All right, Lauren, here's your scenario. You're in the middle of an elven celebration where they have replaced entertainment for poetry and music to you singing karaoke. Would you rather read that story or write that story?
Ugh. Karaoke. I was with you until the karaoke. Because I'm actually a musician, and I'd be like, okay, I'll join the band. But
Just read it.
read it. This is not hot enough. How come I didn't get a hot? You said you couldn't make it hot.
You get creative liberties.
Okay, so what if the music, the singing, is like a love spell, and then I capture the heart of the High King? Okay,
Yes.
I'll sing it.
There you go. There you go.
Okay,
She's on board now.
Perfect. Scarlett.
Yes.
A paranormal thriller where the antagonist is one specific bee that can buzz sinister subliminal messages to you. Would you rather read it or write it?
Or just watch the movie.
Can I read that?
Can
I read the actual?
Number 5.
Don't give any away to the
Which
last
one
two.
I'm
That's
on?
your-
Number 5.
Oh, number 5? Okay, yeah.
I mean, you can make it cool if you like one dark window it, because
I feel like I would neither. I would neither write nor read. But it would, the only way is if a bee shifter would be kind of. But like, what the hell? Like, do you have to elaborate on this? Is the honey like lubricant? Like, what powers does a bee shifter have? Honey.
I mean, it's buzzing.
You know what? We have 4 romances. It vibrates.
It buzzes.
It can go low.
That's exactly what I hoped would happen.
Scarlett, please write it. I would write it as the dedication in this book is for the fuck of it. I would write it for the fuck of it.
Nice. Love it. All right, Lina. You wake up to be told that you are a princess who has been asleep for 1,000 years, and you have been awoken by a prince with a tail. Like a tail.
That's actually a good one.
Read it or write it.
Okay. Yeah, like I have an answer immediately. I definitely would write it, and it would be a self-insert. Because that sounds like a really good time.
I personally could use 1,000-year nap.
My student loan's gone.
Lovely. And then last but not least, Brindi. The FMC is a planet-devouring space worm named Rachel. Would you rather read it or write it?
I would write it because I think I could channel some feminine rage into that story with the space worm.
If you have an answer like that.
She's like, I take your phallic thing and raise it.
Raise something.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you guys so much.
That was really fun. Give them a round of applause.